play our game, and the rest will take care of itself. Solid message, if you ask me.
Thank you once again, Allie. Shoots!
Hey. Come on. Get there.
And he does not hit. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
A deep three. And it's off. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
RMP, how important are these head-to-head matchups against other MVP types compared to your overall body of work?
Well, you got to bring it every night, or you're not in the discussion. When these voters are trying to choose a winner, these are the type of games they take into consideration.
That's fair. Any predictions for tonight?
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one. He's a great player, so he wants it as much as I do, so it's going to be a shootout. MP out. How was that?
Great, bro. I think I got it.
Cool. My mom's calling.
You good?
Hey, what's up, Ma?
Everything's okay, honey, but I'm at the hospital with your father.
A hospital? Why are you at a hospital?
He had chest pain, and they checked it out. It's looking like he technically had a heart attack.
A heart attack,
He's
Ma?
okay. He's okay, honey. He wants you to know that.
Wait, Ma, slow down.
I know you have the game today, and your father didn't even want me to call you, but I think that you have a right to know.
I don't know, Ma. It sounds serious.
The doctors say it's very mild, as far as these things go, anyway. Look, honey, I'd let you talk to him, but he's getting tests right now.
No, Ma, I'm coming home.
No, honey, he made me promise that I wouldn't let you do that. I know it sounds scary, MP, but he's okay.
This doesn't feel right, Ma.
Your father's a fighter. You know that, and he'll be very upset if you miss this game because of him.
Yeah, sounds like that.
It's what he wants.
Well, how are you holding up?
I'm fine. I'm a little rattled, but I'm okay.
I'm calling as soon as the game's over, so you make sure you have your phone by your side, okay?
Of course. I love you very much, MP. Good luck tonight.
I love you too, Ma. And tell Dad I love him as well, and that I'm gonna see him soon.
About game time. Main time.
Club Nation, there are still seats available for upcoming games. Please go to the nearest ticket booth and get yours today.
And going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And let's take a look now at some numbers for MP.
He's been playing a larger role in their offense over the past 5 games. And we see that in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
And the Milwaukee starting 5. Trent Jr. and Kuzma on the wings. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. And it's Porter in at the point guard position. And for the Warriors, down low it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Stephen Curry is out there with MP. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Knocks down the triple.
Well, if you blink, you missed MP getting that shot off.
All right, now let's go courtside for a story on MP's remarkable season.
Thanks, guys. Well, his hot shooting this season has brought him within sight of the single-season high watermark for triples made. And while it's something he's cautious of, he said he's trying to keep his focus squarely between those lines. Guys?
That's a good approach. To the inside, here's Portis. And he buries his first look.
Well, Portis is a talented scorer, especially in close where he can really make you pay.
Outside Moody. On the wing, MP. Another 3 for Golden State.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, after giving up Damian Lillard to the wave and stretch, the Bucks are going point guard by committee, with Kevin Porter Jr., Cole Anthony, and Ryan Rollins all contributing. And I expect we'll see the ball in Giannis' hands early.
Good! Another from 3.
Yeah, he's been hitting threes at a very high level. We haven't seen many better from deep.
That last triple ties him for 4th most made in a season. Porter against Curry. Kuzma, left side. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And clapping back with his own triple, Kyle Kuzma.
Pass to Gomez. The 3-ball. Again, MP missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Trent, the pass to Portis. Kuzma outside. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Lets it go from 11. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, look, you got to block out Antetokounmpo, or this is exactly what will happen.
Hasta Gomez fires the three, and again for three.
And this is amazing. I mean, that moves them into 4th place alone on the list of most three-pointers in a season.
It's been fantastic to witness. A year like this does not happen very often. It's stolen by Curry. Now MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. The three, and count it. Now 5 for 7.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
.146 left in the first quarter here. Antetokounmpo surveys. Portis with a screen on Butler. Antetokounmpo inside. Butler covering. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
And the Warriors going with a whole new... From deep, MP connects again from distance.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Up the charts he climbs. Now tied for 3rd all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing. The Bucks trail by 14. So on the floor for Milwaukee, they've got Gary Trent, Kyle Kuzma out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Anthony, and it's Porter in at the 2. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, BA certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those...
And again for three.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for 3rd most made threes in a season. From outside the arc, that drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
A very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kuzma, right side. Butler with a steal. Moody on the wing. There's the triple. Another three for Golden State. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
From deep, MP. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They've got the Lakers ahead of them in their next game in Los Angeles. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Anthony. And here's Trent. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Inside, and stolen by Green. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight? Everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Golden State Warriors.
High fidelity, fast pace, and lots of three-pointers.
When it works, it's hard to argue, but beware. The paint is still a safer bet. Got to keep that balance.
And next, a look at some of the possible participants for this season's dunk contest.
Watch these guys from now into the contest. I bet they thought of crazy in-game dunks that you've never seen before.
I feel like they've never chose you because they like their backboard so much.
That would be correct.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And here's Milwaukee now. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. MP is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Moody in at the 3. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And here's MP from outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist. MP's got 33 points.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
MP against Trent. Antetokounmpo outside. 5 to shoot. Portis with a screen on Butler. Antetokounmpo for 3. Again, Antetokounmpo missing. And the Warriors' shooting has been ridiculous. 75% of this game.
I just love the ball movement.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Brian, back to you.
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Loving the skill Trent has inside. Just finding a crack in the armor to get the bucket.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Kuzma outside. Portis with a screen on Curry. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's MP from outside. The rebound by the Bucks.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Antetokounmpo finds Kuzma. They get the rebound. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
He's a true scoring machine. Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. He is just relentless.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Kuzma outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Gomez. from downtown, and again for three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Portis with a screen on Butler. And Antetokounmpo, here we go. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. In transition, here come the Warriors. And the finish with the layup. Butler's got 11 points.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
Gomez gets the bucket.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter.
Unforced turnovers will drive your coach insane.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Butler. Hields checked in for Moody. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Curry. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Portis for three. Buries it from three. Portis has got his second basket of the game.
Well, listen, Portis certainly doesn't lack confidence off the catch. He feels like he can score anytime down the floor. Well, with the way he's scoring right now, they're just going to keep feeding him.
Here's Kuzma. Launches it from deep. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's MP making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. Oh. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money. And
checked in for Bogdanovich. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Portis, he's checked in for Smith. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Porter Jr. in for Rollins. So on the floor for Milwaukee, manning the backcourt, it's Porter and Trent Jr. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. And it's Portis in at the 5. Porter the pass to Kuzma. Antetokounmpo outside. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, BA. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Well, high percentage looks are always a good idea. MP could build a career on shots like that if he wanted to.
Antetokounmpo outside. Just 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here to end the run. And another miss by Milwaukee. Golden State has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Warriors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And this team really wanted to at least split this season series.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer off the mark.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
From deep, MP. And good! There's another!
And what's another 60-point game for him? I mean, You can almost expect it from him at this point.
And he's now within reach of the most 60-point games in a single season. He could do it. Antetokounmpo against Hield. Screen by Antetokounmpo. It's Kuzma with the miss. Pass to Podziemski. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. He was all alone on that one.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Now here's Porter. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
And Pete, congrats on the win. I know this is one of the games you've highlighted on your social channels as being pivotal to your MVP case. How do you think you fared?
I did what I set out to do. Got the win, played well.
You definitely bolstered your case in this one.
Thanks, Jen.
Ryan, over to you.
Much appreciated, Jennifer. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Hey, Ma, how's it going?
He's great. He's in really good spirits.
Okay, well, did the test find?
That he needs surgery. But the prognosis, it's really, really good.
Ma.
Yes, they need to put a stent in, and I know it sounds scary, but the doctor said it's a very common procedure. And like I said, the prognosis is great.
Yeah. I guess that's good. Can I talk to him?
Oh, he's sleeping right now, honey, but I will have him call you in the morning.
And how are you holding up?
I'm fine, MP, and your father is fine too. Everything is going to be okay.
I need you to keep reminding me that Dad's a fighter.
Your dad is a fighter.
I
love
mean
you.
right now, Ma, but thanks.
I love you, honey.
I love you too, Ma.